Hi, I'm Larry Leibowitz, Director of Culinary Operations for Guckenheimer. Today I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti sauce from fresh tomatoes. Here's what you need. Roma tomatoes, basil, onion, and garlic. My first step is to prepare the tomatoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stem out of the tomato, and then I'm going to score the underside, making an X. As you can see, I've got an X on the bottom, and I've removed the stem piece of the tomato. I'm going to continue that with all of these. I'm going to add the tomatoes into the boiling water. I'm going to do them in probably 3 batches so I don't crowd the pan. No more than 10 tomatoes at a time. And I'm going to leave these in the boiling water for about 18 to 25 seconds. So after 18 seconds, I'm going to check one by dipping into the ice water. What that's going to do is it's going to allow the skin to peel off easily, as you can see. So transferring the tomatoes to the ice water. And I'm going to proceed with my next batch. Now that tomatoes have come out of the ice water, I'm going to take my paring knife and just peel off that skin. As you can see, it comes off rather easily, and the tomato still stays intact. Okay, now the tomatoes are peeled, next step is to cut them and take the seeds out. So I'm just going to slice them down in half. Taking a spoon, I'm going to hollow out the inner seed area, reserving just the flesh of the tomato. Okay, so now that the seeds are all out of the tomato, I have my flesh. I'm going to start off with my onion. I'm going to dice that. So I'm going to take the sprout end of the onion, remove that piece. So now the onion has a flat base to stand on. I'm going to cut right through that root end, keeping that root end intact. I'm going to peel off that papery skin. I'm going to lay half the onion flat side down onto my cutting board, and with a series of slices I'm going to go straight down to the cutting board 2/3 of the way back, keeping the onion intact with that root end holding it. Using my guiding hand with my knuckle bent, it's going to guide the knife blade. After I have my series of slices, I'm going to do one horizontal cut. Again, going 2/3 of the way back so that I don't pierce through that root end, holding it intact. So now the onion is completely held together by that root end. And I'm going to make another series of cuts going straight down to the cutting board. This is going to give me a small dice. It's my diced onion. Now I'm going to start off with my garlic. I'm going to take my whole clove. I'm just going to pound the top of it until the garlic cloves separate. Easy trick to getting the garlic out from the paper skin. Just take your side edge of your blade of your knife. One quick tap will loosen it up, allow you to peel that garlic clove. I'm going to repeat this for all of the garlic. Okay, so now for my garlic here, so I'm just going to begin to rock my knife blade, cutting slices. So this is 4 cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to take my basil. I've got 2 bunches of basil here. I'm going to separate the leaves from the stem. I'm going to just stack it up. And then I'm going to roll the basil so it's a nice tight bunch using my knife. And the last step is to take our tomatoes that we've already taken the seeds out of and do a dice on those. I'm going to cut those in half. So now we're on to cooking the sauce. I've got my pan heating up. I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil. Add about 1.5 tablespoons in the pan. Wait for that to shimmer. Then I'm going to add my onions. Add a pinch of salt. Now lower my heat down to medium. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the onion to turn translucent. Another 20 seconds or so. And I'm going to cook that garlic until it becomes fragrant, until you can smell it in the air. Another 5 more seconds. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes to the pan. Set the flame to low. I'm going to cover it and let it cook for 45 minutes. And that's our recipe for spaghetti sauce with fresh summer tomatoes. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining us.